W day, $1,000 day. This could be a trade idea, but for all I know, it might not happen till 2. I'm gonna get the trade right here going into 9:30. I went to record it and then I see it on here. I'm at TP1, but we up 600. There, that's closed, 1,000. Wait. If I'm risking 1,000 or 2,000 a trade, any given trade that wins, I could be making $2,000 to $4,000. The only difference between me making $100,000 in a month, or me making $1,000 in a month, or me making $10,000 in a month, is how much I'm risking per trade. High probability highs and lows that you want to pay attention to. You may not get the best reaction, you may not get as many reactions, but it's something you want to take note. The high probability for value gaps are going to be the gaps that have never been traded into, and you're able to get the trade off of that first reaction. The first reaction is usually the best reaction. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another video. I'm Andre Diaz, and welcome to another day on the life of me. But right now, it is approximately 9:20, as you guys know. These dogs jumping over there. But I go live with the team every day, 9:30. That's when I trade. Sometimes I'll get on the charts like I am right now, just to kind of get an idea what's happening before I hop on the call at 9:30. But besides that, 9:30 is when I'm on the charts. That's when I'm looking for trades, 9:30 to 11 o'clock. That is my time frame, right? We all have a plane time. We all have a bus time. We have a trading time, and stick to it. Don't trade outside of it, because guess what? We have our time for a reason, so let's stick to it. We have our system set up for a reason, so let's stick to it. But with that being said, if you want to work with me one-on-one, if you want to get access to the team like you are going to see here, you can join below. The first link in the description, you can apply down there. And then, yeah, so without all the yapping, let's see what we can do, and let's see if we can catch some trades. Yesterday, we had one small L. On the $20,000 live account, I am down $500. It's okay, I'm gonna keep the risk small. That's why I like to go into these accounts with lower risk. I am not down 500, I am actually down $700. Okay, I thought it was 5, but you know what? It is what it is, 7 it is. But there you go, we're down $700. Good, we'll be able to make it back in the trade. We just gotta be able to stick to the plan and keep it going. Just showing you the reality. The first trade on the new live account was an L. But I wasn't risking my full risk, but that's why I like to go into the accounts and take things slow. So we'll get it back. I ain't worried about it. One day at a time. Let's make it work. It's to hold this little gap and try to get a continuation move. It's not bad. Risk a little some, get a little some. We'll see though. I want to see if it's gonna hold this area or just keep trying to fall lower. This gap, but if we don't hold this little gap up here, I'm honestly in decision as of right now. The risk reward is not bad. It'll just be betting on the continuation. I don't know how much volume we're gonna have. Like you guys said, we have FOMC, so this could be a trade idea, but for all I know, it might not happen till 2. Who knows? The trade is one thing, but volume is everything. Here, I'm gonna get the trade right here going into 9:30 while we're at this area. This is where I'm getting my first entry for the longs on US 30. 50 points is my stop loss. I'm getting it on my live, not my funded, so you're not gonna see it on the chart, but this is the same area. 50 points is either wide enough or it ain't wide enough. But I think it's wide enough based off of this range. Considering price is gonna need to push a little bit above this previous high for me to even get out the trade, I think 50 points is more than enough. Okay, that's my first trade of the day. No one told me. Bro, I'm over here looking for TP, not TP. I'm looking to fucking record the trade and this shit over here moving crazy. God damn, I was about to record the mother. I went to record it and then I see it on here. I'm at TP1. That's TP1, but like, damn, bro. I didn't even get to break even yet because like that was wild work. TP1 for the second time. This is gonna be probably where I move my stops to break even now. Better safe than sorry. I was only risking 500 on this trade. I would have risked a little bit more, but you know what I'm saying, we going. That's a good trade so far. Let's just get this previous high. It's only 933. We're going just like that. Just give me TP2. I need you to fly past TP2, like past 100 points, so I can close above my TP. No cap. That's the vibes right now. But we up 600. 600 out of 1,000. I'm good though. Anybody that's in this trade, we up 750. Yeah, we getting some volume. It ran the previous high, and now I just need to keep it going. I'm break even, so if it just wants to drop off and die for whatever reason because of the liquidity above that high, that's cool. I'm break even, but the TP is right there. There you go. There, I needed to go past TP2. Come on, now we hit TP2. I needed to go a little past it so I can close it over here. There, that's closed, 1,000. Wait, there. Let's close at 1,000. There we go. See, just a little bit past CP2 and we can close it. Now my account is back in good standing after yesterday's small L. You know what? I ain't risked too much, but we back at break even on the account. Fuck it. That was a good trade. We win some, you lose some, but that was a decent trade. So you know what? I'll take it. Trade idea, this is the trade idea. I'm about to delete it for a second, but I'll say next best bet. I mean, right now everything bullish. I don't know about shorting. We might have ran previous high, but we also ran previous high 5 times, and then we went to my TP. So just keep that in mind too. We were holding in previous high at one point, but then we got another push, and we're still trying to push. So I'm thinking right now, if anybody wants to watch longs, your best bet is wait for a retracement like these or something, to be honest. Because that would be a decent retracement. That's coming back to the area that left behind. That would be your best bet. And if it goes all the way down there, at that point, it's choppy. But for anybody looking for a trade that's not just chasing the one that you already missed, this will be your best bet. And if it retraces, you got an idea. If it don't retrace, then it is what it is. NAS, I wouldn't trade NAS, to be honest. I'm cool off NAS, and I would probably say the same for you guys. W day, $1,000 day. So right now, the $20,000 account is sitting at about $20,300. So I thought I had a $500 loss on the account for yesterday, but apparently the slippage, whatever, I lost actually like $150, so I was down like $700 on the account. So even though I made 1,000, I should have been up like 500 on the account, but the little slippage kind of messed it up, but it is what it is. Like I told you guys, I'm not risking nothing crazy. I'm just slowly getting into the account, slowly getting ready to trade full force. I'm just trying to get a little buffer, probably of $1,000, $2,000 before I start risking $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a trade. But that's the idea right now. That's the plan, but it's a W day. That's how you do it, risk reward. Take an L yesterday, make it all back plus some. So you gotta hop on a one-on-one though with a student, so that is the vibes as of right now. So if you wanna work with me one-on-one to get access to the call like you're about to get a little bit of a glimpse, sneak peek into, you can apply down below and everything. So yes, you get these and access to the group call, but let's get into the game. Cop. You guys don't see that. Everything that you needed. But yeah, like we caught the trade and everything earlier, but that was inside the VIP. You'll be able to see like in the vlog and everything. Like if you honestly just join the chat now, you'll be able to see the messages from everything that happened before. But that's the main chat. You also have the FBA chat. That's where I send the links every weekend. So when you want to do your one-on-one call, I do it every weekend. If you don't want to do it next weekend or the weekend that I do it, this is really up to, I just send the link and the people that want to do it. I think I have like, every weekend I do about 12 calls. So it's like every weekend I do it with 12 people. Sometimes it's the same people, sometimes it's different. It really just comes down to if you want to do a call. Because I ain't going to force you to. If you don't want to that day, hey, I'll take my time. A week goes by fast. Trust, I feel like I talk to you guys every single day. And then from there, once you get done, like the stuff I sent you, then we're going to actually try to get you using it now. Because information is cool. You might think you know what you're doing, but actually trying to use it is going to tell you if you really do or not. But we're going to do it with demos, so you don't got to worry about losing money or anything. It's just going to be focused on our process. It's going to be able to bring the money later. We're going to make it happen, Brody. It was good talking to you. Like I'll say it again, if you got any questions, shit, just let me know. Don't worry about hitting my phone or not. Just let me know, Brody. That's why I'm here. We're fresh out the gym and everything, showered up, and now I'm about to watch these dogs for one, but I'm about to clean my watch. I like to clean these watches because they get dirty pretty easily, not gonna lie. They get pretty dirty, but I'm gonna clean it all up. I have like watch stuff to clean it, so that's the vibes as of right now. My girlfriend has my car, and I'm trying to put something in works to possibly get a vehicle for a little bit. So it's gonna be a fun car. I wanna get some content. I wanna have some POV content. I have a lot of stuff in the works right now. I'm really just trying different things. You don't know what works until you try it. Trial and error is key. But like I was gonna say, about to clean my watch. The Cartier is already clean, so I'm not gonna clean that one right now. But I have like this Cartier cleaning stuff, and inside of it has like a little brush. Inside of it has like a rag. It's like a spray to clean jewelry, rings, all of that. Clean your shit. Like your shoes, your clothes, clean your shit. Your car, clean that shit. Because trust me, your environment is everything. If you're operating in a shitty, dirty, smelly environment all the time, I can only imagine how you are as a person. Keep yourself up, cut. Dog came over tweaking. You good, young boy? Joe, what the fuck? You just dropped all my towels. All right, like I said, I'm about to watch these dogs, but I'm about to clean my watch. All right, the jewels are clear. That's a clean. I'm gonna sit right here. I don't even feel like sitting on the other one. But yeah, I just kind of want to talk to you guys about my plans of action with this account, because I kind of briefly talked about it, but Nothing like fully just explaining. So with this $20,000 account, what is the goal with it? This account, I'm really trying to run it up. Like this is the account I'm trying to run up 100K months. You're gonna be asking, how are you gonna make $100,000 off a $20,000 account? If I'm risking $1,000 to $2,000 a trade, any given trade that wins, I could be making $2,000 to $4,000, and I'm a maintainer. If I'm up 20,000 and I have a trade tomorrow that wins me 2,000, that wins me 4,000, I'm withdrawing that 4,000 and I'm back at break even. If I can consistently win more than I lose, I can make that $100,000. I just got to accumulate it over a couple of weeks. I think I did the math. If I can average about $20,000 a week, which will be averaging about $4,000 to $5,000 wins 3 times a week, I could do it. I just gotta, get the buffer. Like I told you guys, I'm not at that point yet, but I'm slowly trying to get there. Because the only difference between me making $100,000 in a month, or me making $1,000 in a month, or me making $10,000 in a month, is how much I'm risking per trade, how many trades I'm winning that I'm losing. That's just all it is, and I'm just trying to remain optimistic. I started the week with a small L, but then we made it back, but I wasn't risking too much. But slow progress is better than no progress. I need you guys to keep in mind, I'm not making $10,000 in a trade yet. I'm not making $10,000 every week yet. Soon. You got to remain a student to the game. Submit to time. Everything's going to happen supposed to. Not when you want it to, when it's supposed to. A lot of people can't submit to time, and that's exactly why you take yourself out the game. That's exactly why you haven't got a payout yet. That's exactly why you haven't got your first withdrawal yet. Submit to time. It's going to happen when you deserve it. It's going to happen when it's supposed to. Just got to remember that. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of enjoying the balcony. So far, the vlog's off to a decent start. We got a lot of the things done. Went to the gym, got some one-on-one content. We won a trade, made $1,000. $1,000 to 10 minutes. How many people could say they make $1,000 in 10 minutes? It's crazy, and that wasn't even me risking normal. It's crazy to me looking at $1,000 in 10 minutes like it's not a lot. It's crazy to me even looking at $50,000, $60,000 a month like it's not a lot. But once you have certain goals, once you know what the life is really like, once you know how much it really costs to live in some of these houses, some of these apartments, what it costs to get some of these cars, what it costs for some of these clothes, what it costs for some of this jewelry, you realize $50,000, $100,000 is not a lot of money. And then you realize even if you're making $50,000 to $60,000 every single month, you're still not a millionaire. Even if you're making $80,000 a month after tax, you're still not a millionaire. Think about that. $80,000 a month, you're still not a millionaire. That's crazy, right? There's just levels to this shit. Levels. And I'm gonna keep on trying to get to that next level one day at a time, just striving. Because anything I could do, you could do it too. Anything I could do, you could do it better. Are you though? Right now, I'm about to bring you guys some ghetto game. All right? What do I mean by that? Turn the light on in the kitchen. All right. Technology. I don't really do much reading, right? I don't do much writing, right? Everything's done online. Now, I want to show you guys a visual representation of what I look for on a daily basis when it comes to my trading. Last time I did one of these, I had to do it on a brown bag. Today, we're going to be doing the game on a sheet of paper. So yeah, I got a Sharpie, paper. I'm about to show you the exact 2 setups that I take on a daily basis, and I'm gonna kind of explain a little bit further on what I did earlier to catch a trade that made me $1,000. Don't say I don't give you guys free game. It may not be the highest quality, but the information will make you money and it will change your life. So just take advantage of it. Okay, and welcome to class. So this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna be using this sheet of paper, and matter of fact, I'm gonna take this one. This is gonna be in case I need it. And this is gonna be our sheet of paper. So we're gonna divide it into 2 because I look for 2 setups. Less is more. You don't wanna be looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different systems, 5 different strategies. No, less is more. Look for 2 things. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so first, I'm gonna get on the side of this, right? First setup that I look for is false breaks. What is a false break? Think about it as a breakout that doesn't happen. A false break is when you have an old high or low, right? Let's just pretend we have an old high. Price runs above that high and immediately goes the other direction. The false break is when price falsely made it seem like it was gonna go higher. When price falsely made it seem like it wanted to go a specific direction. Now this can be used in both bullish or bearish case scenarios. The direction doesn't necessarily change the false break move. It just changes whether you're gonna buy or sell. But whether you buy or sell doesn't matter. Understanding what a false break is key. Now that is okay. Now we run old highs and lows all the time, but the main thing you gotta keep in mind is you only want high probability highs and lows. Now what are gonna be the high probability highs and lows? Daily, weekly, monthly highs and lows. Those are the main highs and lows that I like to look for. I like to keep it very simple. There's a reason I mark up the previous day's highs and lows. There's a reason I look at the previous week's highs and lows, because those are going to be the most high probability areas that are likely to give you a reaction. These are going to be the most high probability areas that are likely to give you a successful trade. I also look for other confirmations, but just to keep it simple first, understanding the first move is false breaks when price runs above an old higher low and gives a false reaction, making it seem like it was gonna go higher, but it doesn't, stopping everybody out, trapping everybody that try to go in the other direction. What are high probability highs and lows? The daily, the weekly, the monthly. Keep it simple. You can also look at session highs and lows. These aren't gonna be as high probability as the daily, weekly, and monthly highs and lows, but these are still high probability highs and lows that you wanna pay attention to. You may not get the best reaction, you may not get as many reactions, but it's something you wanna take note of. All right, now we're gonna move on to the second move, which is gonna be what? How do y'all not? I was 2 minutes into explaining this whole entire setup. This whole entire setup I was explaining, and then the camera died. So we're gonna just kind of go through it again. Fair value gap fills. This is the second setup I look for on a daily basis. Just as fair value gaps, they need to be filled. I'm looking for price to fill them. So when price has a specific push, whether it's a bullish push or a bearish push, you gotta keep in mind, whenever there's a big push in a specific direction, gaps are gonna get left behind. Say we had a bullish push. If this is a bullish push, say at 9 or 10 in the morning, there's a likelihood that there's gonna get a gap left behind or multiple gaps left behind due to that volume. Based off of that, that is when we simply wait for price to retrace into the gap. And then from there, we're gonna decide whether it's gonna be something we take a trade off of, whether it's gonna be something that makes sense for us to take. That's when we gotta wait. But until price is in that gap, there's nothing for us to do. But now when price gets to that gap, you gotta keep in mind, we're only looking to take trades off of high probability gaps, such as the false breaks have high probability highs and lows, daily, weekly, monthly highs and lows. False breaks have high probability fair value gaps, such as if the gap is on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, or the daily, it's gonna be way more likely to have a reaction. And there's also gonna be way less gaps. The lower the time frame you're on, you're gonna have a lot more gaps. And in my opinion, less is more. You don't wanna have 1,000 possible trades. You wanna have as little trades that had the highest percent chance of winning. And also, what makes a gap high probability? If it's following the overall trend. If this is a bullish fair value gap that got left behind on the 4 hour time frame, and price has already been bullish for the last 2-3 days, what are the chances of today being also bullish from this gap? Far more likely. What are the chances that if we have a false break of a daily high or low following the overall trend of bears, that we're gonna have a reaction to the downside? Far more likely. And now, the final confirmation that everybody needs: time. Unless you're trading at the specific time, none of it matters. Unless you're trading at the time to trade, none of it matters. Because no matter what, whether you have the best fair value gap or the best false break or the best confirmations, and it all makes sense, if you're not trading at the right time, there's no saying that trade is even gonna move. There's no saying that if you saw the best trade on a holiday, that you're gonna get the volume, because the time is key. The volume is gonna be key. This is key. No matter what, if I'm not trading at the right time, none of this matters. This comes first, and then once I'm there at the right time, once I'm trading my session, that's when I look for the two setups. There's other confirmations that I look for, but that's what me teaching you guys is for. That's what the other videos are for. So go check it out. Let me know how you guys feel about this little POV, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, free game on a notepad, and I didn't even need to use my other loose leaf. I'm just using this to clean my hands because I got black shit now. So I'm about to answer a question for one of my students, Rick. He just asked about something, so I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, answer his question. You'll get the context in a second. So when it comes to a situation like that, I personally don't like to trade off of fair value gaps that have already been traded into. The high probability fair value gaps are going to be the gaps that have never been traded into, and you're able to get the trade off of that first reaction. The first reaction is usually the best reaction. That doesn't mean that it can't trade into it again and have a reaction. That doesn't mean if it trades into it 3, 4, 5, 6 times, it won't have a reaction on that 7th time. It's just a matter of high probability-ness. Like, I would rather get that first reaction into it because the chance of it playing out now is far more likely when it's traded at the right time. Now, like you also said, I would consider that a more of a sweep of that low. I'm not sure what that green, I think it was a green box was. I think it was the Asian session. I think that's what it was, but it looked more like a run of the Asian session low. But yes, it can trade into old gaps, but I wouldn't personally like to make those the high probability trades. I wouldn't make those the trades that you're really paying attention to. You should be taking the trades off the gaps that have never been traded into, and you're trading into it for the first time. Hopefully that helps you guys too. So that's a little bit free game. So I just talked about the stuff with the fair value gaps, and that is some free game when it comes to the fair value gaps. Also, like I said, at the right time. All right, team, right now, this is where the video is gonna be coming to an end. I'm trying to find somewhere that has some decent lighting, because at nighttime, the lighting here sucks. But it was a great vlog, a great day, a productive day. We did all the things that needed to be done. We just got back from food. We're probably gonna go to Dave & Buster's, so I wanna try to get this out the way so I don't gotta worry about that, and I could just, you know what I'm saying, have some fun. I didn't show you the toy either. I'm just gonna save it for tomorrow's video. Don't even gotta worry about it right now. It doesn't matter, out of sight, out of mind. But with that being said, if you wanna work with me one-on-one, first link in the description, I got 3 spots available, so if you wanna apply down below, you can do that in the first link. The second link is gonna be the free trading training. So have fun with that, free game. But with that being said, stay safe, stay productive, stay busy. I'm gonna see you in tomorrow's daily video.